But all right, man, how y'all doing today? It is of course your boy Vuhlandes, and we are back with another video. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about how I got and how I set up and planned my shoot for my Black History Month film called Black Beauty. So I guess I should say that this video is sponsored by Millino. I've already made a video about Millino and using Millino. If you guys want to check that out, it is, one of these areas up here. Millino is basically a virtual digital mood board. I used to set up and write down all of my ideas, and like when I would plan shoots, I would set it up physically by writing down ideas and getting pictures on my phone, and just like having a folder full of pictures of me. But with Millino, it's basically all of those things in one place, and you can set it up however you want. You can use any template. They have pre-designed templates. They have things that makes it a lot easier to plan your photo shoots or videos or whatever you're doing. It's just like a more professional and easier and just like clean way of presenting ideas, and for yourself going back and looking, and especially while you're shooting, have these ideas play out as organized as possible. Now I'm going to show you guys the desktop version of Millino and show you guys my board that I planned when creating my Black Beauty Black History Month project. But the cool thing about Millino is that it definitely sets it apart from other apps or other things that can do this, is that it's desktop and it's for iOS, and I'm sure it's on Android. I haven't checked, but I'm sure it's on Android. Let's get into the board that I made for this Black Beauty and Black History Month shoot, and then I can go into it with y'all, just tell y'all a few thoughts and how it played out and what happened and all that. So let's jump into Millino so I can show you guys real quick. All right, so this is my Millino board for my Black Beauty project, and right now it looks very, very simple with not a lot of information on it. But this is the one thing that I really do love about Millino, is that you can have something look very, very clean and organized, but have like so many ideas and just like different things within this board. And it just looks very, very clean. It doesn't look too distracting. You don't get watch out, Miso. You don't get too distracted with a bunch of other stuff or scribble scrabbles. The cool thing about that is though that that's just for me, and that's how I like my boards. A lot of people like to draw and have their boards looking the way they like it to look, but for me personally, I like the clean look where everything is just like in the place that it's supposed to be, and everything is very easily I could locate everything very easily without having to go back and be like, damn, where did I put this? Let's just start off with about the project. So when I first started to film this project, when I got the idea to do this project, which came pretty natural because I was already doing stuff like this, and I was like, eventually I need to put this into a project. So the project was basically a project for Black History Month, which was a film and video series that celebrates how proud I am to be a Black photographer, and also while documenting beautiful Black women and men of our culture. So that was the basis of the project, which for me seemed like a pretty easy task to do, considering that I already do this in general, but I just wanted to have a cohesive and put together feel. So the photo shoot brief follows, and that's cool because these little icons and stuff like that all have information on them. Like this one has 6 cards with information. The shot list have 17 cards with information and all that stuff. So the photo shoot brief, let's just go over that real quick and just tell you guys how I set up the deliverables and basically what I wanted out of the shoot and the shots that I needed to get basically. So the point of this project is for all of my friends and family participating in this project to know how much I value them as human beings and how beautiful they are. I would also like to show the world where my passion for capturing life around me comes from. Deliverables is features of Black people, hair, food, clothes, culture, all that stuff that I naturally take pictures of already, so it's pretty easy. The deliverables for each shoot was going to be 5 to 10 good film photos from each shoot, and 2 to 3 video shots from each shoot. And then the due date was the end of February, but I knew that like I probably wouldn't get that done. And then the target audience is everyone around the world. The audience should be whomever is willing to take the time out of their day to view this project. So there's no specific audience, just whoever decides that they want to support this project and figure out a little bit more about it. Let's see, the inspiration behind this board is these photos. I wanted a very angelic, a lot of these photos are very what is that, bloomy. So like the highlights are real, just like they're bloomed and they feel soft. And everybody that's in these photos, even my homie with the strap right here, they're almost like heavenly. It feels like a heavenly, angelic type of feeling around them, and that's kind of what I wanted it to feel like. And then also I just wanted some like kind of raw shots of everything that like is important for this. So like this is a very raw hair braiding shot, hair scarves, and just like culture of some sort. So those were the things. Another important thing that's in this board that I think made this board what it is and this project what it is was the mood board. And for me, the mood boards are really important. Creating mood boards are really important. As a photographer, I download and save so many pictures that I think are important to take inspiration from. I know there's a fine line between copying, stealing, and then taking inspiration. For me, I try my best to take inspiration. I don't ever want any photo that I see on the internet to fully influence what I'm doing, but we all need some guidance here and there, and just like things that inspire us to create certain photos and certain looks and certain videos. So this is my inspo, just all kind of people being black, and just like this basketball hoop with the crate. I think that's important to black culture, well, at least the culture that I grew up in, because a lot of us couldn't afford basketball hoops, so we would take crates, cut the bottom out, and play basketball in them. And that was like a thing from every hood that I went to, from my hood to my friends' hoods to my cousins' hoods. It was always a crate basketball hoop in the hood. So I thought that was really important with the gear. I wanted to shoot something. I wanted the film to be 800 ISO or higher. I feel like if you shoot film, or even if you shoot digital, you kind of understand what it's like to shoot at a higher ISO, because you let more light in, and then things get grainier, and it just causes for a different look. And I wanted that look within this this film and this project. And then tripod, memory cards. My Sony a7 III is what I shot this on at the time. I shoot on an FX3 now, but the a7 III is what I shot this on to begin with. And then over here, clearly DaVinci Resolve and Final Cut Pro is what I was gonna edit the video in, and then I was gonna shoot it on film. This is a fully film shot project. Send it to Legacy Photo Lab, which is the best photo lab in the world, and then clearly edit those photos in Lightroom. The shot list, I think the shot list is probably the most important thing of all of this, because this is what I'm going through while I'm out in the field and I'm looking at what I need to get done. So I'll just go over this real quick with y'all. So first and foremost, I wanted shots of people wearing do-rags. I think wearing a do-rag to protect your hair and make sure it doesn't, because our hair frizzes up. Do-rags are very important, especially within this culture. I have dreadlocks. I wear a do-rag to bed every single night because I have to protect my hair. I grew up, everybody wore a do-rag. I wore a do-rag when I had no hair, just to protect my hair. It's just something you do. But anyway, I knew I wanted that because it was very important to me. And I knew I wanted multiple people tying do-rags, and then I wanted a hero shot of a do-rag, and then just people in their home, in their natural environments, just wearing do-rags. So this is very cool to look at, especially while you're out in the field, and so you don't forget any of the shots that you know you need to get, because sometimes I've been out and I've been like, damn, what exactly was I supposed to shoot again? So this is definitely cool to see and make sure you're getting the shots you need, and then anything that comes after that, but you know for a fact you have the shots you're getting the shots that you for sure need. I will show you guys the call sheet, but that has people's informations and phone numbers and addresses and stuff like that on it. But actually, I guess I can show you and just blur it out. But this is dope. This is what I send to the people that I'm shooting with, just so they can see exactly like the schedule, what day we need to be somewhere, what time we're gonna be done, locations, and all that stuff. Then they clearly have their, pictures and stuff, so they can see like who else is involved and stuff like that. But this is also cool because when you send them this, they can see the rest of this board, and they can go through it and just kind of see what the shoot is going to be like without you kind of having to explain every single little detail to them. Anyway, these are the final images that I ended up getting for this project. Well, these are the main ones. I definitely have a lot more images that came from this project, but these are the ones that I chose for this board. And yeah, man, I'm just super excited about how this project came out and how I was able to get this project to come to fruition using Millino, which is amazing. So one thing that I wanted to do before we got up out of here was just show y'all some of the things about Millino and just like how easy it is to create a board. So you drag a board over, and then they have all of these kind of templates, so you can just like get started, and you can start from scratch and create your own board using the tools and stuff like that. But just anything you need to know or anything you want, you go to more templates, and it's all just like very organized. If you're doing like game design, I don't even know like what that consists of, but see, if I was doing game design, I'd have something to go off of: logo design, marketing, target audience, marketing plan. I wouldn't be surprised if very big companies use Millino, because this is probably, for me, like one of the craziest like and just easiest ways to create something, and just like create like a board for people to look at, and for myself to look at, to make sure things run smoothly. So this is amazing. So if you didn't know what Millino was until right now, I hope you guys do take the time to check it out, because it has been amazing for me, and it has been super cool to use for me. And it has been, as I get older, I know I can't just like run and gun stuff anymore, and I want to have things more planned out. So this has been super dope to use and super fun to use. So Millino, amazing. I can't say too many nice things about Millino. So of course, if you want to check Millino out, it's going to be linked in my description, so go ahead, go check it out. But that's gonna wrap it up for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like the video, subscribe, ring the bell, do all the things that's going to help your boy out moving forward. It's always appreciated, man. I love y'all for all the support, and I love that y'all have been showing me. So with that being said, we're gonna get out of here, go do some shit, man. You know the vibes. Let's get it.